Hello everyone, welcome to a quick Tortuga channel update. Boy, it's been a while since I've done a video. In fact, this is the first real channel break I've ever had. I mean, after I think a few initial videos, some like 10 years ago or whatever. What I mean is, ever since I've done Advanced Tactics and really kind of started to do the channel like 7 years ago or something, I don't think I've ever taken more than like maybe a week break. Maybe a 2-week break. So this is a huge break for me. Now, what's been going on? That'll be the content in this video. For the gameplay in this video, we'll be playing Icarus, which has held my attention despite my somewhat busy schedule. And that's probably the point that I'll be getting to in a moment. What have I been up to? But Icarus has been a real joy to play. So I have been just in fact, this would be great channel content if it fit my channel. Although I know some people will just still encourage videos. I've had this kind of railroaded. Maybe it's a too much in a box thinking that my channel is a strategy channel, war game channel, and it doesn't really flourish using like in other genres. And I think that more or less the views would represent that, and more or less the audience involvement would represent that, because it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you're doing wargame videos, then people expect you to do wargame videos, and they subscribe to you if they want to see wargame videos. So, a pivot is always going to be it's going to be a smaller subset of your audience. Anyways, let me just describe real fast what Icarus is. Icarus is it's kind of like 7 Days to Die. It's got that survival base building thing going on. I think I hear a bear. That'll be a fun initial challenge. Yeah, there's a bear. So this is it's a lot of fun. It's grindy. I would say that it's got that mindless grindy thing, which it's kind of fun, actually. It's when you don't want to really think about what you're doing, you can just do this. And that is often the case, actually, with me. That I don't want to think right now too much, and I kind of like... I definitely miss the strategy where... Uh-oh. That's a problem. It's a good thing I carry two. One. Yeah, so it's one of those things you don't really have to think about. Just like I don't have to think about killing this bear because there is an efficient strategy. I've played this game quite a lot. I don't expect any... I mean, the first time I met a bear, it killed me, and that's probably the way the game should go. I should be given like a spoiler alert. Don't watch this if you want to experience this game for yourself in like the purest way. But yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing here. I think I haven't even set up a home base, so we'll probably be going for a home base. Oh, the lighting's a little weird over there. This game does support like full RTX ray tracing and all that, but my graphics card, being in a 1080, is a little bit older. Surprising. It's just funny for me to think that, but it is. It truly is a little bit older at this point. So I probably will not be... in fact, I'm not even sure if the graphics in this video will be... I may have to watch this video and re-record if the quality's too low. But Icarus, I would say this is a great game. It's really cool. I enjoy the mission aspect of it. So in one specific, very specific way, it is not like a lot of these 7 Days to Die, Rust, like Green, Hell, The Forest. There's one way where this is very much not like those. And that's from the perspective that you actually are not on an open world. You're not doing the open world completely. You're actually dropping in, doing a mission, and then after that mission's fulfilled, you leave and all the base building you've done is gone. You come back into another mission, you start over, you do it all over again. Now, I kind of think that that's more or less the way I was playing these other games anyway. Like in 7 Days to Die, you just restart and like, okay, let's do a new start. And this is kind of basically just taking that to a higher degree. But yeah, I mean, there is an open world way to play the game, by the way, if that just completely does not appeal to you, but you love everything else about this game. But I really think it's actually one of the strengths of this game, after originally not thinking it was a strength. Because I probably, like most people, was thinking, well, I don't want to keep redoing the same thing. But no, actually, I do want to keep... I actually enjoy making more efficient the starting strats and all that. So that's where I'm at with that. Okay, so Icarus... A great love of my life right now. Well, not, I wouldn't say love of my life. That's definitely too strong. It's a game which is granting me a great amount of enjoyment, and the time I have for entertainment, which has gone down, and that's where we are right now. So basically, in my personal life, I started a new role, a new position, and that is very demanding. Oh, wrong one. Oh, don't do that. So that's the excuse I have. Basically, I mean, it's a good excuse, but it is the reason why a channel has been just not present on the content has not been present on the channel for the last month. And actually, I'm not even sure how we're going to get back into it. I mean, the recording of Icarus aside, where are you? I got you. Come on. The pixel hunt begins. This one's not going to be... This is not going to go willingly. Sometimes these guys get lodged in the stone. The, like, real world stone. And you can't get them out. So that's the new role is actually a big step up in activity. Especially because anytime I think you start a new role, there's... I don't know, it only seems natural to try to put your best foot forward. To make a good first impression. To show the team what you're capable of. Now, that also probably leads to higher expectations moving forward. But I just feel like if you want to put yourself on a good trajectory, then why not really stop recording content and basically do extra work at night and all these things, which is what I've been doing. Now, another thing I want to talk about, though, is what is going to be coming up on the channel. Channel's not dead. I mean, it may never return to its former glory. Who knows? But Rule of Waves is still very much on the table. I mean, that one is... It's going to happen, I would say. And I really don't like starting series and not finishing them. I can tell you that the Factorio series probably is just dead now. Sorry about that. I had a lot of fun with it, and I just love Factorio. I guess I followed this other channel called DDR Jake, and he just finished doing... There Is No Spoon, which is like a better version of... What is mine? Mine's the 13-hour one, and his is like the 6-hour one. So whenever I see content that's just, I feel like, objectively better than mine, I'd rather just refer people to better content. I have no claim over the internet. I'm not trying to create a kingdom or, a monopoly. I've always thought that basically the best thing to do is just let people know where the best content is, and let's all just, the global utility and all that. Let's everyone just be happy, watching the best content that's for them. I don't need to steal content from another person if it means that people's enjoyment in life is just, basically worse. So that's my thought on it. It's I've been called a bit of an idealist sometimes, but yeah, that's my perspective on it. Perfect. Okay, good. So this is where I'm going to build my base in this particular game, because I like this little very secluded spot. We don't have to worry about bears roaming around when we're sleeping, even though there is no such thing as sleep in this game from the perspective of passing of time. When you sleep, it immediately sets the day-night clock to 7 in the morning. I mean, if you go to sleep at night, at least. And then after that, that's it. I mean, really, that's it. The game world does not pass time at all. If you have something on the stovetop cooking, it is just that fraction of a second more cooked. It doesn't pass time, basically. There's no, time dilation. All there is basically the sun position resets itself, and that's it. Okay, yeah, so Rule of Waves, I'm going to put another video up on that, and the other big question, I think, well, maybe nobody cares, but I care, is Terra Invicta. Now, Terra Invicta might also be partly to blame for our current predicament, because it really did, the editing process and not being able to just put content out quickly, which is what I'm used to, you probably know, that really was a blow to my momentum for the channel. And it just shows you that, I mean, basically, I think it's the right thing to do, probably, is to edit videos down, make content more digestible, even easier for people to view. That's, in theory, a good thing. Oh, inventory full, you say. Well, what about this? Can I... Oh, it is full. About if I make a bunch of these? 12 more? But I think that also, in my particular case, led to pretty severe burnout. I mean, I guess I'm just not the kind of person who can easily make content that's edited all the time. And I know that other people do, and I think their content is better for it, and probably mine is too. However, it's just, I don't know how to say it. It's like the reality is, in my case, it's not really feasible. I don't know why it wouldn't be feasible. It's just not. Yeah, I don't know. Because I mean, it's not like it's impossible. It's just not my style. What am I trying to say? Who knows? Is this big enough? This is fine. So what do we have? A 2x2 here, and then a kind of goofy extension. That's fine. I don't think we need this much of an extension. We'll just make it a 2x2 plus 1. Yeah, that looks good to me. Oh, looks like I'm burning meat. Okay, we need wood now, not trapdoors. Oh, I made the mistake once before. Hopefully never again. There it is. Can this fit anywhere? Why don't we just clean that out? There, you can go there now. And start putting these down. Hooray, a house is going up. I really do love this game, though. It's just got that. I can talk while doing it, which is hard. That's already a good sign. We need walls now. We're gonna need more wood, which means I can cut down a tree. Great. So rule the waves. I didn't really get to that, but let me finish on that note. That's still gonna happen. Terra Invicta is going to be finished. That's what I was talking about. I was talking about Terra Invicta. It's very easy to get distracted. So despite the fact that this game is easy to play and talk at the same time, it doesn't mean that I'm not getting distracted and losing my train of thought. Terra Invicta is still on. I want it to be, though. You know, I mean, this is like 90% true. I expected that I can get another video of it going up pretty soon, hopefully within the next couple of weeks. But yeah, we're talking about like a week time period. But I feel like there's no point in like trying to restart this effort if it's just going to immediately fail again. So my goal is just, yeah, to do this the right way, which is to get my feet settled back down on firm ground and then begin recording again when it's appropriate. So that's the strategy. Which means that, yeah, Terra Invicta, that's maybe 2 weeks off, but the Rule the Wave stuff, that content is easy to do, and I feel like it'd be easier for me to get that out. Oh, I probably made too many of this. We'll find out. You can make it, just hold R and you get the different styles here. I probably will only take a door frame and then everything else will be solid because, I mean, the view here is not great. It's mountain. I mean, that one's kind of nice, but we'll be able to see that out our front door. And, I don't know, maybe I can squeeze a wall in there. I don't know yet. Let's just do everything else first. Although, in theory, I could put a... Well, if I do a door frame here, then everything around here is going to be counting as unsheltered. Probably the best thing to do would be to put the door frame here. Yeah, so let's probably put that... Can I get something here? Okay, in theory there's something there now. Do we have any space available? Look, just consume all of this so I have space. And give me another... one of these. In fact, we're going to need many such things because those are also going to be our ceiling. Let's get 5 more at least. Oh, well, get me as many as you can. Okay, so that is done. I can also put up extra pillars on the 4 corners I like to do. Got 2 more, so it's going to be perfect. Somewhere over here is an extra pillar, which means you get destroyed because we'll be putting you up differently. Here's this guy. And now we can do the same thing. I did not notice that there's a tree growing there. That's going to be terrible because that's going to fall on my house at some point. I don't think it's going to be easy to cut down in a way which doesn't fall on my house either. So something to think about. Yeah, so we'll put that there because that does make sense to me. And now we have all the walls up. So we have 1 extra wall. Why do I have 1 extra wall? I don't know. Miscalculated. Just destroy it. It's fine. Yeah, it's a bit tight, but that's fine. Maybe make 2 wooden ramps, just like I made already. Nope, I should make ceiling first. Oh, if you enjoy this rattling on, I guess you can let me know. This is Icarus. This is how I play Icarus. So rule of the waves, the first thing I'm going to do about that is I'm actually going to get a video to announce an episode 0, so to speak, which will announce the nation, which I already know, but it'll also be the call to arms for people who want to get their name on the ship list, which is always kind of fun. We'll see if we get some role-playing in that one again. It may be my last series, on the channel, but no, it may be my last Rule the Waves series. I know the Rule the Waves 3 is coming out. I'm not sure what my thoughts on that are quite yet. I haven't been very involved. I haven't done the beta. I haven't done anything. No, I don't know. Maybe did I burn myself out? Not just on war games in particular, but on Rule the Waves? Maybe. I really do find, though, that this time has been so therapeutic for my desire to play video games again. I've actually been intentionally avoiding strategy games. Like, the other day I was thinking, oh, should I try this new game that I really wanted to cover? What was the... Let me just alt-tab real fast and see if I can... What was it called? Oh, come on, show my desktop. Knights of Honor 2. Sovereign. Yeah, so I was thinking about covering Knights of Honor 2 Sovereign, and then I actually decided, no, I'm actually not going to do anything related because I actually feel great not doing any video games right now. It was like the perfect way to heal my wounded soul. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess that's pretty much all I want to talk about in this video. I could probably rabble on for a lot longer. That's just the way things go. Channel content. But I don't need to. So I'll probably just leave things here. Yeah. So hopefully we'll be back doing some more channel content soon. I don't know. I don't want to make any promises, because this work schedule is going to come first, and I am setting myself up nicely. I've been doing I think I've been doing very well there, and it's a huge positive. So anyway, thanks for listening to my story, my tale, and until the next video, I guess. I hope everyone's having a good 2023, and I'll catch you back for the next one.